Welcome back to the 2026 Whakatane tournament. I have to say this would be the most prestigious tournament in the whole of the country, and it starts our summer season, to be honest. There's a few things that happen at the back end of the year, but everyone strives towards this tournament, and I'm very privileged to have the one and only New Zealand Open Women's stalwart, captain, and has got a legacy of her own in terms of where she's done and where she's been in the game, Jean Marsh. Great to have you here, Jean.
Kia ora, Pete. Nice to be here, Pete, next to the Honourable Pete Mack. So we're just trading. I'll give you your $20 and you can give yours mine back to me. No, but yeah, awesome to be here today, Pete. I've watched a few of the women's rounds earlier on this morning and been a part of our Bullets Club as well. So a few women's teams. I haven't had a good eye on the two that we got here today with the lock-in crew here and the Young Galaxy lineup that we've got fielding today. So it's going to be an interesting one, and these two in the same section. So there's a few points up for grabs on this side of the section anyway, Pete.
Jean, just before we start, I just want to go back to your career with the women's and pretty much congratulate you on what you've done for the game. I know it can get a little bit embarrassing, and that you shouldn't be embarrassed due to the fact that your heart and soul has given so much to the women's, not only at the Bullets Club, which is one of the most prestigious clubs. I name things after them in this country, but your province, counties, and obviously our country. So I just want to say that out there. No payment needed. No payment needed.
That's a direct debit, that one, is that one?
Yeah. No payment needed.
No, thanks for that, Pete. I mean, I've been a little bit MIA this season, but it's been nice to step away, but it's also, I love it. Yeah. I love it. I love coming here. I love watching touch. I love actually playing touch. I've always found that it manages to make me switch off and out of everything else that's going on when I put my boots up, and the only objective is to play a little bit of a game with the ball. So yeah, that's been great, a grateful thing that I've had a part of my life.
So we've got two young crews here. On one side we've got the lock-in crew, out of Rotorua, a lot of locals, and they're going quite well. They've got some go-to right across the board, and then you've got a young Galaxy girls side that have come through the grades and been together for the last couple of years under Shane Edwards and Peter Walters. On the other side, you've got and now the assistant coaches for the New Zealand Open Women's, I see.
Nice.
Yeah. So this should be a real good battle. A lot of youth out there.
Yeah.
So I want to see some IQ, some foot speed, and some skill set.
Yep. And it's nice to see already. You see the Galaxy Waikato side. They've already got some systems in place and lock and loaded there, Pete. So before the game's even started, it looks like they're starting to do quite an early of what we used to call the wave there. I mean,
yes.
There's lots of different scenarios, but they're going to start off with it anyway, and let's see how that goes in the first set.
In the old days of playing up Bullets, when I used to coach them, we used to do a 3-3 press, especially in this tournament where it's such a short span, where we try and put pressure on as much as possible, and then take the attacking range as they go through our 33 pick. It looked like there we've got a bit of a blockage in our way, but let's see what Galaxy have. And a lot like the last game, it's going to be 7-7 in how they get through the field.
Yep. Nice tidy yardage flow here. They've had the same half in there, and even their far wingers come in just to take care of some yardages and head back out there. So a few changes here with this young Waikato Galaxy side. Let's see what they got down here on the 7-metre mark. The wrap around.
That was quite a lot there.
Yeah.
There was quite a lot there. I think it's a set play that they run with quite technical. Yeah, but anyway, they got the back to one. So let's see where they go here. Middle.
Defenders come right across that.
Yeah.
Feels quite comfortable. Oh, great. Great. Managed to execute that one there, Pete.
Yeah, and it's right to left over the top. Lovely right to left ball. I didn't think the winger had to come there much. Maybe just a misread from the lock-in winger there. Just really slammed hard on something that was going. There was no threat there, so that's what I'd say there. But a lovely ball right to left.
Yep. Lock-in here on attack now, so they'll head down to their green zone. And the Waikato Galaxy girls still putting on a little bit of a half wave or working in threes or working in units here.
I'm liking the link work there. That's good. A good strong lift there. And again. Yeah, they run the splitter.
Yep.
Come back short side.
Awesome.
They've got a little bit of gas in this lock-in side, you know. Yeah, they love to pick and run, you know. Like so, it's something, and that's good. Oh, and a great lift on the outside.
Yeah,
Great lift on the outside there. Jean, in your time as a middle, talk to us. You know, what are you looking for?
Me in particular, I want a workhorse. I want someone someone that's really good with direction. but I do feel like in the middle corridor you're working a lot. You don't necessarily have to have all the bag of tricks, but you have to be able to have the ability to do head down, bum up, and if you've got a bit of nous behind that, then that's even better. But it's a hard area. If you don't have great support around your linky channel there, it's a hard area to spend a lot of a tournament in.
And just there, they run a 3-3W or sevens, and then just a very late shut from the lock-in crew. You know, a little bit of dominoes there. If they just get a drop and lift, they'll get a lot more outcome. In terms of IQ or game announce or your knowledge in the game, how did that come about, Jean?
If I'm super honest, I find touch quite hard to understand technically, Pete. I feel the game a lot.
Nice,
I like to feel. I always used to call it like, and it probably was a thing that I playing with a lot of heartbeats, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I did really struggle on, and over the years I've been taught that it is a big part of our game, and I've had to learn to make it a big part of our game, but I still really struggle with. I struggle with the pre-setup of stuff.
Yes.
I struggle with everything being set up for this, for that, and that, and I'm more of a what's going on here, and where can I not go, and where can I go?
I have a call, and I've developed this over years, and I call it the bullets mentality. And where I got that from is I rated myself as a coach. It's not lie. Let's not lie. But anyway, we play bullets and we lose. And we got the flashes freaking set up. We got the trainings. We're supposed to have the coach, and I worked out that I was over-coaching at times, and a lot of the stuff that you're just talking about is a sense of IQ for the game and body movement, and it's something that, if I look at over time, Bullets has been just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch, both teams I'm talking here, because I've had the privilege of playing against both teams, and we've had some success. But we've had with that, the learnings come from the other side. As Lock-in come down to the 7, I think they just need to get a little bit more crisp in their platforms, and maybe a little bit more intensity coming through that 10 rather than going to a slow static.
And it gets quite mentally frustrating when you're down at their line and you don't get a try. You almost think that that's a loss there, but if you kind of be able to flip that momentum around and say, if we do and hustle here, we're going to get another shot before halfway. So hopefully Lock-in really try to put the brakes on here, this young Galaxy side.
Yeah. And as I look at them, and I'm looking at the young Galaxy side here, nice. you can see that they are very, very IQ-wise, very, very young in terms of what they, as Ata does that little late switch there. And in the last game, we just talked about that latch and late and how it's just a lost art. But that's one of Ata's. Ata's got some very good speed, and she's got some good feet on her, but she's got the ability to read space as well, and that IQ thing that we're talking about.
And I think this great little kind of disruption in that wave D there, Pete. But I actually think it's the shape that the wave D is being presented for this Lock-in team. They're really struggling to find their boundaries and how it works. And with the 25-minute games, you don't get the luxury of going to halftime and having a good old chin wag about what to do next. So again, the game of nice, great touch.
Yeah. They run the splitter there, and she went right to left long. Her line was out to in. We run a Y line ourselves where we have our winger in on our link, and they both run the same, and then they'll go to the ball. And it just, in women's touch, I find that Y line is way better due to the fact that, one, you're going to be running away from the player. In both options, the link will draw the winger, and the winger will get away from the winger. So it's something that a technicality as it would be, and a tactic that can be adopted. But, you know, better set up.
Yeah.
Let's see Galaxy come through there. They've been pretty good.
Oh, great solid touch.
Yeah.
Cool.
She caught her high there.
Yeah.
And she caught her high, and that was a good two-hand touch there. She's actually got good speed, the number 3, and all their names are gone, but I've watched these girls. They've got a lot of speed in the game. So just coming off the deck on a 33 pick or even a 32 pick, you know, will give them some background.
And again, that pressing D that the young Galaxy Waikato crew has there.
As Taylor comes up, there she's gone to, look, we need lines here. Yeah, and I think the assisting lines, and who's gone down there? Is that Taylor went down?
She's all right there. Yep, back on her feet, ready to go again. No time for any of that stuff in a 25-minute game, Pete?
Gene, you know, we've played you a few times, and I don't want to bring it up, but, you know, there's been times where we've been down by 1 and you've, you know, for some reason got a hamstring injury or, you know, in terms of tactics and you know, like, I mean, there's an art to it, and you had the finer art of communicating with a ref, I should say. You know, and people say leave the ref alone. In my coaching, I'd like my captain or leader to actually get a connection with the ref, and you see him over your years. Like there's two that stick in my mind. There's a Mida Graham and a Jean Marsh. You know, they're two that's, so, you know, they had very good connections with refs over the years. You know, in this one, I really like the girls to work the ref, you know, like and push those boundaries as they go to 32 again.
And
nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Lucky, just a little bit. And that's Dana Turnbull we see in the link position there. That's probably the only one I know I can actually see as far as that.
Well, I think Mihitai was the one that through the right to left. Our little screen here just needs. They need to upgrade the. I don't know what it's called, but is it the HD on it? In this light. As Dana gets a quickie and she punishes the 32 and comes. It's, you know, again. You've played with Dana, Jean. You know, she has great attributes. You know, I think she's just over 30. Maybe she's 30. She's in good nick. You know, good on her for coming back and playing.
I think that's when you're a hardcore touchy. You know, you if there's a will, there's a way, and you'll get to wherever there's a touch tournament.
Like on the field, there's a lot of young girls there. You know, like you know, I found in the women's game they have, or women's sport, I should say, they have so many more things to combat than men. You know, it's quite really cool to see them come back and you know really give it a crack. As we go, Galaxy come down to the line. It's middle here. The wing's pretty deep on the far side there. Is that a ploy? She's rather deep.
Yeah, maybe no. Oh, and offload this way.
She follows a trail and another trail. They reset here. Outside middle lifts, and we're going back stable again. We've got some running going on here. Yeah, it's interesting how the far side winger is very, very deep. Maybe it's a coaching ploy, I don't know, or maybe she's got a little injury, but she seems to be in the line now.
Possibly could have been a deception stance.
Yep.
You know, we've got something going on here, and we're not going there.
Dana's back on the field again. I'd love them to go to the 32 platform. Taylor comes in, plays body. She gets on body. Yep, that's good. Oh, that's better. Awesome. That's better lines, and that's some good touch. Yeah. Just a 32 pick. You know, nice, easy. Everyone's running a line, and well done. Well done.
The line that we just saw Taylor run there, Pete. You know, that's a good 32 setup, and you get that there. That's quite a simple play you would seem to run. You know, the right, when to leave, when to step back, when to engage, when to release, all of those things. And when that becomes easy, the game starts to be a little bit more simpler.
And I think, you know, with it, you know, like we look at, you know, and I looked at Galaxy, they ran that setup which was very technical with loops and wraps, and the basics done well is touch, you know. And see, that there is basics, but the execution wasn't so good. I don't think they got the middle right there. Just the basics done well. And I have a coaching philosophy, as most coaches do, and I coach system to be unsystemed, and that's where I got to, back to the bullets thing. Bullets were very unsystemed. I mean, you talked about it yourself, and it was very successful, you know, and you know, success you've got 10 titles, you know, like. But what I found is I wanted to coach a system, so they reacted to being unsystem. And then you could play what's in front, but always fall back on that system, you know. And a great coach taught me that, you know, you have the no-brainers, Nigel Hotham, and that's what he went to. You had a system that whenever it got tough, that you fell back to it, you know. And then obviously you have your strike players, and Dana's on the ball at the moment. So let's see. Crossover. She comes back.
Look around.
She's not. She loves
look around
that
at everyone like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah. So she's not as nimble as she used to be, but she's got something on here. Going to middle again.
Oh no.
Oh, running the little hater one.
Use me as a decoy, girls.
Yeah. The old fake the middle, and again the setup on that one there probably wasn't the best. She could have pulled it a little bit more.
Interesting game, still sitting at 2 apiece here, Pete.
Yeah, it's anyone's at this stage. Galaxy started real strong, and then sort of, you know, I've got a couple. Dana loves that egg bomb, yes, and it's a good one. And I love the winger's line there, exactly what we're talking, Y line. She's in, running to the ball on her out, and doesn't give the pass, and well done, Dana. Oh, she's still got a few tricks up her sleeve, Dean. Still got
Don't we all?
Yeah. Dean, that's it. We'll make a mixed team. The age gap's a little bit different, but anyway.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. As Galaxy come on, it's gone 3-2 to lock in, and then Galaxy need to answer. Utters needs to, you know, wrangle her troops here. They'll have a set play, no doubt.
Nice. She's got some nice little skills.
Oh, she's very physical.
Just see the way she holds the ball.
I had her in the last New Zealand Trans-Tasman. She's a good girl. Nice. She's a good girl.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice little sweep there.
Oh, great lift.
Yeah.
Oh.
Play through.
Good lift by Taylor. If Taylor's going to do that one play that I talked about playing the ref, so ref am I on, and then shoot and fire, and the winger's got to go. You can't just pop out by yourself. As Utter goes, looks for outside. Platform a little bit static, you know, they're not really creating much in that middle platform there.
Lock and D also getting pushing right, like not doing the standing jumping thing on the 7 metre line, Pete. You know, if it's over there, they're pushing right past.
Geordie right to left, she comes back short side.
Having a hunt around now.
Yeah. Utter goes in, I think Utter, she's getting it back. Good. Oh, nice release. Oh, that's a good touch. Oh, that's a great touch. Yeah, great touch. And she come from behind there. And they just need to secure the ball here, you know. I like to pick up the middle one, but you've just got to get into a mode of not the bail mode. Yeah. That's better. That's 3. That's some good yards there. That's good. That's a good engine.
Great.
They're running a little bit of a latch there, and I love the double press there. Probably a little bit over the top. The winger didn't have to come as far. Oh, Dana! Oh, Dana's on fire. Oh, Dana's enjoying herself.
She must have heard we were on the commentary.
Yeah. We've talked her up. She's not even 30. She's 23. And she limps back to halfway.
Yeah. I'll do it decent, girls.
Yeah.
Get in,
Oh, yeah. She is doubling up. You know, so let's see what the girls come back with here.
And we spoke about the youth and the rest of it, Pete, and like you can just see like Dana's an experienced person. You know, she kind of knows what she's up against.
Yes.
Everyone settled down a little bit, so she's just finding her feet, picking her moments, and then now she's got it in her that I'm going to take control of this game. Yeah. You know?
And her being flying up obviously from Otago and not being a part of these girls, as much as she's finding them, they're finding her. You know, and it's coming together, and it's working. You know. We still got a little. Still got a little bit of time to go. I think just a little bit of inexperience coming in from the young Galaxy girls now. You know, if Locking can take it to a grind, which means get their exit pattern right. You know, 1, 2, 3, and then keep pushing this Galaxy team in terms of the physical components. That's good. That's 3 there. I think that they're going to go a big way into winning this. And as we talk about it, and they shift outside, just that shift there. You know, it's going to give them a better setup. a better setup back end on their strike dump. So this is a win for Galaxy.
Yeah.
Galaxy, you know, they've kept them just out of the 10, so they really need to come back with a reply here. It's 4-2, and there's still a lot of time to go here, Jean. We've, just under 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, now we've got the lock-in defensive unit. Like they're pushing up in twos now, so that it's almost like the roles have switched around a little bit. Lock-in's got a little bit more confident, and now bringing in their systems defensively. Nice little entry in here for these.
Yeah, that's better. Oh, a little bit of slider. Yeah, just that deep setup on that slider. If they know it's going to be happening, they've got to be a lot. It's a flat line on that accuracy, that deep line that gives our chance, the outside 1-2 chance to lift and double. Ooh, that's a little bit tad forward, but anyway. Oh, he got it. Oh, he got it. Yeah. You know, either
didn't even need sideline assistance.
Even though either offensively you're teaching that, and defensively, so.
I'm liking this Galaxy number 11 or number 10, Pete. She's got a little bit of flair there. She seems to come in and take control, and maybe just a step above and looking for her next line runners. Great ball.
Oh, look at that. And they've gone to back to that right to left. It's been very successful for them. And that one, if I was coaching that, I'd tell them to pull out of that, just suck off that touch. A little bit of inexperience there, but a lot of learning I'm feeling. These young girls getting a lot of learning here. Yeah.
I mean, if there's any learnings, like all the learnings, this is what Whakatane Touch gives you. It's all the learnings. You spoke a little bit about, the refereeing or engaging or buying time. Like all of those things you learn, a big part of that thing. And
big question for you, Jean. What's your best one? Name your best one. Best Whakatane one. Or give me a couple.
I can't. You know what, Pete? We've been grateful enough to win 11 titles.
Beautiful. 16
attempts, we've been grateful enough to win 11 titles. And you know what? The only ones I remember is the ones we lose. So,
And it's hard case you say that, because you're just relieved, again, you're just relieved, and now you just want everyone to be safe, enjoy their night. But when you lose, geez.
It stays in the memory.
I, me, why, all the good coaches, I, me, why, what's going on, what did I do, what did I not do?
Middle. Just probably release that, Did it had enough time?
Yeah.
Could even sit in that pocket in the dead ball line there.
I think they were running the follow there, but what happened? She dummied and went through, and then everyone was confused.
Everyone fell with the dummy.
Was confused on the setup. Oh, they're still in this, and link lifts. Oh, that's good. That's a good lift. Oh, geez.
No.
Yeah. And just with that, I'm huge on promoting your link, but in that zone there, the middle's got to take responsibility for what's going on there. They're running a 32 peel dive.
That was pretty nice.
And that puts them back into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
32 peel.
Still the 5 minutes to go, so it's 5-3. Currently 5-3. Yeah. If Galaxy can back up with a good defensive set and strike back, there might be enough time just to kind of. And again, we speak about it a lot, Pete. 25 minutes isn't a lot of time.
No.
So 2 ahead with the 5-minute mark, you're still feeling semi-comfortable at Whakatane?
Yep.
I mean, you turn that into a nationals level and it's still game on
it's going
for
big
eternity.
Time. And speaking of nationals, what's your idea there, Jean? You playing?
I'm undecided at this stage, Peter. I'm having I've had a good breakaway from touch, actually. I still miss it as much as I could miss it, but at this stage, if anything, I want to go and play with my friends.
Nice.
And unfortunately, my friends are 40 plus.
No. You can't be that. Aren't you the same age as Dana?
Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
So touch takes a turn. Quite quickly, and you start to appreciate the older things through touch, and that's what I want to go where my friends are.
Well, I'm hearing you. As you get older, it gets even more friendly.
I can't wait.
As we get into the last 5 minutes of this, Galaxy can still come back here. They're still in this.
Yeah.
If they put one on here early,
That's just number 10 there, Pete. Yeah, nice clean rucking. Work great.
Oh, obviously she's been in the
in the
16 systems.
numbers here. Drawing past, good girl. And even the cover
Oh,
line.
look at that.
4 down.
Yeah.
Right on, Sue.
Look at that. Oh, we've got a game on here. Look,
go.
there's three minutes. Who's coming on? Who's not coming on? Where's Dana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still an opportunity here.
Oh, well, I think
For this Galaxy side.
Whakatane are doing it well.
Yeah.
Like if, like there's 3 minutes. 3 minutes in this, Jean. What are you calling? What are you calling?
Oh, I think Lachlan having the pure experience of Dana, she's gonna know what to do in the 3 minutes of this end part of the game, Pete.
Dana's not on, unfortunately. 32 pick, right to left. Here we go. We're at the 32 platform. 32 peel, release. It's big. It goes.
Oh, nice.
And there it is, that right to left platform.
Simple yet effective.
Simple, effective, skill set, platform. That puts them,
at peace.
Yeah, at this stage, I think, that's going to be the finisher as we look at the Galaxy coming back. Look, 32 peel's been popular today.
I've actually I did commentary this morning, Pete, and even in the men's game, it was middle channel W. I didn't see much of the sweep or the split right down in the gap.
Yeah. And it's interesting you talk about the men's and, like the trends of our game are quite interesting. The split is quite trendy at the moment. They're setting up a passive shape here. They go to passive and that's a good lift from the outside. But again, we forget about the 7 to 7 and what that means.
Yeah.
We forget about, and I go to the bullets mentality of just having the ability to read what's in front, like we can get too set in our ways, like I said, I overcoached, some years there, and I've tried to wind back on that overcoaching, but certainly have a system as Lachlan come through the field.
Nice.
They're going middle, probably didn't get the zone they wanted there. But they ended up in the right part of the field. Turn over there. They just put a press on here. It should be a job done.
Yep. Oh, an unfortunate there.
And young Galaxy team turn it over there, eh? Oh.
Just the width on that pass.
Yeah.
And probably at this back end of the game, and knowing that now the score's a little bit too far gone,
With time allowance. So as we're winding it up, Jean. If you had to look forward, you've been through this, what's your call for the day?
I've been privileged enough to just be sitting and watching a little bit, and I have watched the Playing Up Women's here, and our team, our young Bullets girls took on Legacy, and it's going to have to be Playing Up for me, Pete.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That'll be the day, right? I've seen the systems. I've seen the, everything that's happening. I've seen the work. I can see what's going on in the box.
I like the work.
I've seen the work. So, and we know what it takes. We've been in this game long enough. We know that the work that you do before this day is the only thing that matters on this day.
Yeah. And I just want to say what a privilege, Jean, as she throws the little dummy. And how good has she been, Jean?
Awesome.
She throws the little dummy and goes through, and then that makes it 5-6. What a privilege, Jean.
Awesome, Pete.
Yeah, what a privilege. Hopefully we can call some more today. And I just want to say again on behalf of Touch New Zealand, who I used to be a part of, what a great ambassador you've been for our game of Whakatane, the Bullets Club and the Counties Province. It's a blessing. You're a blessing to our game.
Pete. That's really appreciated. And just on the back end, a big thank you to our sponsors with Whakatane January Touch Tournament, Underwood, Ōhope, Iceman, Struddys, the Lion Foundation, One Foundation, Whakatane District Council, and the Whakatane Ōhope Community Board. Without you guys, this day is not going to be anything for our kids to get out there and have a run around just like we used to, eh, Pete?
Yeah, well, yes, Jean, stop it. Stop it.
Should we go again?
So I'm not giving you any more money. But thank you very, very much, Jean.
Alrighty, thank you.
High School and the Whakatane District Council, the Whakatane Ōhope Community Board.